Listen, you already know we got to discuss something involving Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. Man, he was on Good Morning America, and he basically made a lot of people almost fall out. This was some crazy stuff, man. He showed off his amputated foot this morning, and he made Michael Strahan damn near lose his breakfast. I mean, this is crazy. We're going to get into how this happened to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, how he overcame this amputation. We all know he went through a lot of medical issues, that sidelined him, that prevented him from doing one of the things that he's doing best in this juncture of his life. Because we got to know Coach Prime, you can't just say one thing. This guy right here is many facets and different eras and time periods, and this thing get crazy. You understand? But this is some wild stuff involving Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. We all know him as Strahan. Strahan did a lot of things too as well. He helped out. Coach Prime, Deion Sanders on many business ventures. But it's crazy. Like I said, what happened in Good Morning America. Let me know what y'all thought about Coach Prime showing off his foot. I'm going to give some quotes. He said, oh, let's not do that. This is morning TV. This is what Strahan said on behalf of everybody that was watching. He said, people are eating breakfast. He says, Deion, you can't do that. And he says, you mean this with 8 toes, with a grin, so that's how it all went down, play by play. For the people that want to know what happened today, y'all could definitely check out this clip as well. Like I said, the fact that Deion Sanders is still able to be this productive of a coach and, do all of the things that he's been able to accomplish, in obviously at Jackson State, clearly what he is doing at Colorado and what he is about to do. Because in Colorado, this is really just the beginning. Deion Sanders, to me personally, he didn't even really get a chance to do much. He just laying down the groundwork and the foundation. But I truly believe that we haven't seen the true best and the apex of Coach Prime, Deion Sanders here at Colorado. So everybody just needs to stay patient, because it's big stuff coming, But like I said, I'm going to get into why this happened to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. He's 56 years old. Like I told you, he was dealing with a lot of medical issues. He had 12 surgeries in the past few years to address blood clots in his legs. This was causing him a lot of pain, so he had to have 2 of his toes, basically removed, since 2022. And when this happened, this was big time stuff. This happened when he was with the Jackson State Tigers. And like I said, he revitalized JSU. I still feel like, obviously the way he basically left, JSU, I think that a lot of people kind of not give him the homage that he truly deserves of how he basically just transformed the game, so we gotta give him major props at the end of the day. And here at Flight Sports, we're gonna always give Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, his props. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe to Flight Sports TV for more news, updates, and more on the situation with Coach Prime, Deion Sanders. Y'all let me know what y'all think he's gonna accomplish this year, at Colorado. He's already promising a bowl game. Let me know how hard you think that's going to be. Obviously it's not going to be easy, but I do believe that Coach Prime, Deion Sanders is going to be able to get the job done. Like I said, I repeat, this is just the beginning of Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and all of the things that he's going to accomplish there. Back to the situation, with all of his surgeries, ahead of his first season with the Buffaloes, Coach Prime, Deion Sanders' only desire was to run onto the field with his team for the first game in Boulder. That was the motivation for 2 of the surgeries he got last summer before he had to manage pain throughout the 4-8 campaign. So I'm trying to give you good, clear documentation on, the track history of what went down with Coach Prime Deion Sanders. You know, he said that he's getting better. My health journey has been a tremendous challenge, but a learning experience as well. So this is Coach Prime Deion Sanders reflecting on the trials and tribulations he went through health-wise. You know, I just think that Deion Sanders, he's a true motivation, you know, to a lot of people, you know, for many different things. I think that a lot, no matter what you're doing, you know, especially if you're a man, you know, a man's man, even women, you know, at the end of the day, but men in general, I think you can take so many different things from Coach Prime Deion Sanders, whether it's the coaching philosophy, him being a father, you know, the way he speaks. Coach, like I'm saying, this guy, Coach Prime, he can lay down a message to you, and you just ready to run through a wall. You understand that's the kind of impact that Deion Sanders gives, you know, to the youth. You know, so like I said, it's crazy, and it's not just about his sons, you know, and he's gonna prove that when they go to the league, you know. Like I said, they're eventually going to, you know, separate. You know, this Deion, Shador, Shiloh, he's already committed to saying he'll be there for the long haul. He doesn't want to go to the NFL. They keep throwing that out there. You think that's being thrown out there for nothing in these press conferences? You don't think they checking the barometer, you know, the temperature of what's happening with Coach Prime Deion Sanders to gauge his interest in coming over, you know, to the NFL? So all of these things are real. You know, you got to Coach Prime. And like I said, he's so scrutinized, it's crazy. He's probably the most polarized, one of the most polarizing figures in sports, because people love him, people hate him. You know, but at the end of the day, Coach Prime Deion Sanders, man, he provides production, he produces, and that's something that nobody can take away from him at the end of the day. You know, so y'all, like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section, you know, and the chat, you know, and if you want more news updates and more on this matter, make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe, because you don't want to miss a second of coverage, you know, as we bring it to you involving Deion Sanders, man. You know, I'm excited for this season. I can't wait till kickoff. We're gonna be providing a lot of content for you this season. So if you are a Buffaloes fan, you don't want to touch that dial. You want to stay with Flight Sports. And like I said, it's very interactive. We want to get in the comment section and let's talk about everything that Deion Sanders has accomplished and will accomplish this season. Or do you think that it's just not gonna? It's just gonna be another run like they had last year? I want to believe that it can't go nowhere but up. I want y'all to remember the trajectory that the Buffs was on. You know, do your homework. It's Flight Sports TV, man. Coach Prime Deion Sanders, you know, was on Good Morning America. Peace and love.